Hi guys, so today we are going to talk um, about the gram positive and aerobic sorry anaerobic Clostridium tetani. Okay, so let's begin our discussion, or shall I say the review kind of Clostridium. My patience is when well, not this one. Okay, so the gas gangrene is caused by the C. perfringens. The tetanus is caused by the Clostridium tetani, and the botulism is caused by the Clostridium botulism. Okay, and yeah, food poisoning is caused by the Clostridium difficile. Okay, so today we are going to talk about the Clostridium tetani. Okay. T10. Why can't I say this? T10. Okay. Clostridium T10. The genus consists of gram-positive anaerobic spore-forming bacilli. Spores are widely wider than bacillar body, giving a bacillus swollen appearance, resembling spindle, hence named so. Colster meaning spindle. Okay. Morphology: highly pleomorphic, straight or slightly curved rods with slightly curved ends. Gram-positive and motile are motile. They are all motile except the Clostridium tetani type 4 and Clostridium perfringens. And Clostridium Perfringens and Clostridium butyricum are capsulated. Others are all non-capsulated. It is non-motile. Okay. Is non. Okay. Spores. Central or equatorial. Central or equatorial. Example is Clostridium bifurcations. Spindle shaped. Subterminal in Clostridium bifurcations. Subterminal. Clostridium perfringens. Oval or terminal in Clostridium tertium. Ter, tertium. Tertium. Oval or terminal. As in Clostridium tertium. Scrap shift. Drumstick. Guys, I have seen the PPT, last PPT, like yesterday's PPT, and that PPT I am not getting it. But we'll see. Team. I'm not getting that particular PPT. Okay, let's use the book. Fuck, fuck all. Waste online. This PC. It's in the microbiology. And where is the book? Jovitz. This is the book. Where is the tetanus? Let's type tetanus. So we have got many results. Okay. Okay. So C. tetani, which causes tetanus, is worldwide in distribution in the soil and in the feces of horses and other animals. Several types of C. tetani can be distinguished by specific flagellar antigens. All share a common osomatic antigen, which may be masked, and all produce the same antigenic type of neurotoxin, titanospasmin. Okay. So they produce a neurotoxin called as a titanospasmin. Produce neurotoxin toxin called okay. So okay, so the toxin, the vegetative cell of C. tetani produce a toxin tetanus plasmin that is cleaved by the bacterial protease into two peptides. Okay. The toxin initially binds to receptors on presynaptic membranes of motor neurons. Binds to presynaptic membranes of the motor neurons. Okay. Binds to presynaptic membranes of motor neurons. Then it migrates towards the axon, that is the cell body of the neuron, and it causes the and this flow of the toxin from down to up is called as a retrograde flow of the toxin. Retrograde. Where is it? Migrate to cell bodies of brain and spinal cord of spinal cord, and it causes the toxin diffuses to terminals of inhibitory cells, including both glycinergic interneurons and gamma aminobutyric acid GABA secreting neurons from the brainstem. The toxin degrades synaptobravin, a protein required for docking of a neurotransmitter vesicles on the presynaptic membrane. Release of inhibited glycine and GABA is blocked. Okay, so and the motor neurons are not inhibited, so it causes a hyperreflexia, muscle spasm, and spastic paralysis results. Okay, extremely small amount of toxin can be lethal for humans. So what they do? It causes the glycinergic neurons to inhibits. So therefore, it inhibits glycine and GABA. So, uh, so the release of and motor neurons and motor are not inhi- inhibited. So as a result, it causes a spastic paralysis and hyperreflexia causes hyper hyperreflexia, then muscle spasms and spastic paralysis. Okay. So, pathogenesis. See, tetany is not an invasive organism. The infection remains strictly localized in the area of devitalized tissue, wound, burn, injury, umbilical stump, surgical suture, into which the spore have been introduced. The volume of the infected tissue is small, and the disease is almost entirely toxemia. Okay. The toxin released from the vegetative cells reaches the central nervous system and rapidly becomes fixed to receptors in the spinal cord and brainstem and exert action disrupt. See, tetany is not an The infection remains. The infection remains strictly localized to area of devitalized devitalized wound. Volume of of infected tissue is small, and and disease is entirely toxemia. Is entirely a toxemia. So, clinical finding: the incubation period may range from 4 to 5 days to as many as weeks. The disease is characterized by tonic contraction of a voluntary muscle. The muscular spasm often involve first the area of injury and infection, and then the okay. So, this is also important. So, um, clinical findings tonic contraction of voluntary muscles, muscle, followed by Christmas, or we can see the log jaw. Gradually, other voluntary muscles become involved, resulting in tonic spasms. Any external stimulus may precipitate a tetanic generalized muscle spasm. The patient is fully conscious and pain may be intense. Death, death usually results from interference with the mechanism of respiration. The mortality rate in generalized tetanus is very high. Okay. So diagnosis is good. Anaerobic culture of tissues from contaminated wounds may yield C. tetani, but neither preventive nor therapeutic use of antitoxin should ever be withheld pending such demonstration. Proof of isolation of a C. tetani must rest on production of a toxin and its neutralization by a specific antitoxin. Okay. Prevention and treatment. Differential diagnosis. Strychnine poisoning. So prevention and treatment. Prevention treatment. The results of treatment of a tetanus are not they are not satisfactory. Therefore, prevention is all important. Prevention of tetanus depends on active immunization with toxoids. Active immunization of toxoids. Prevention. Active immunization with toxoids. Proper care of of wounds contaminated with water with soil. Prophylactic use of antitoxin and administration of penicillin. Prophylactic. Administration of penicillin. Administration of. Okay. The intramuscular administration of 250 to 500 units of human antitoxin, tetanus immunoglobulin, gives adequate systemic protection 0.01 unit or more per milliliter of serum for 2 to 4 weeks. It neutralizes the toxin that has not been fixed to nervous system. Active immunization with tetanus toxoid should accompany antitoxin prophylaxis. Patients who develop symptoms of tetanus should receive muscle relax, relaxants, sedation, and assisted ventilation. Sometimes they are given very large dose of antitoxin, 3,000 to 10,000 units of tetanus globulin intravenously in an effort to neutralize the toxin that has not been yet fixed to the nervous system. And however, the efficacy of antitoxin for treatment is doubtful in a neonatal tetanus in which it may be life-saving. So, surgical debridement is vitally important because it removes the necrotic tissue that is essential for proliferation of organism. Hyperbaric oxygen has no proven effect. Penicillin strongly inhibits the growth of C. tetani and stops further toxin production. Antibiotics may also control associated pyrogenic infection. When a previously immunized individual sustains a potentially dangerous wound, an additional dose of toxoid should be injected to re-stimulate antitoxin production. This recall this recall injection of toxide may be accompanied by a dose of antitoxin if the patient has not had current immunization or boosters, or if the history of immunization is unknown. Control. So T- tetanus is a totally preventable disease Universal active immunization with tetanus toxoid should be mandatory. Tetanus toxoid is produced by detoxifying the toxin with formalin and then concentrating it. Aluminum salt adsorbed toxoids are used. Three injections comprise the initial course of immunization followed by another dose about 1 year later. Initial immunization for should be carried out in all children during the first year of life. A booster injection of toxoid is given upon entry into school. Therefore, thereafter, boosters can be spaced 10 years apart to maintain serum level of more than 0.001 unit antitoxin per milliliter. In young children, tetanus toxoid is often combined with the diphtheria toxoid and a cellular pertussis vaccine. Control measures are not possible because the wide dissemination of the uh, organism in the soil and long survival of its spores. Let's write down the control and then we'll wrap up this video. Control. My patience is man. Is this entertaining? Yeah. 3 injections. Booster. Uh, Spaced. Okay, guys. Where is YouTube? Clean. Okay, guys. So, hi, Mono. Hello. Okay, so we are currently finished. Uh, I'll continue in this series. One sec. What is the topic of tomorrow? See and inform you guys. Saved messages. Hmm. Okay. So tomorrow we will discuss the what will we discuss? We will discuss the cocci, gram-positive cocci, which include the streptococcus and the staphylococcus. No, no, no. Clostridium is different. No. So tomorrow we will deal with the Clostridium botulism and Clostridium difficile. Okay, and and next we will see this um, cocci. Okay, okay, guys. Thank you for joining the stream.